Hey Josh, how are you? How you doing?
Good, Alex. How you doing today, bud?
Pretty good. So
Excellent.
I'm excited to see what you got new for this year on the rifle front. From
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we're down here in Nashville, 2026 SCI show. So we just released our new receiver, our Gen 3 receiver at SHOT Show here about a month or so ago. So biggest thing with us, we always build every single component of our guns. We build our own arrow barrels, our own actions, everything. Obviously our own stocks, but you know, the biggest improvement that we can make over the years is on our receiver side. So we have our new Pro Series Gen 3 receiver here. The main improvements that we did on it, we now machine the bolt body in one solid piece. Whereas before we would silver solder the bolt handle on. Now we went over from a traditional sandstone coating to more of a nitride DLC type coating. So it just penetrates better. It's a lot smoother action in there. We do have available trigger options now. 2-position style safety, got away from the 3-position safety that kind of bound up. But again, we're producing and manufacturing this in-house as well.
So this is more like a traditional 700 safety, right?
Correct, it is. Yeah, much more like a 700 clone. Obviously, we machine this in-house as well.
Right.
So it's similar. You know, we're going to have a little bit more aftermarket support on there. And subsequently, in a production standpoint, all of our stocks that we do for Remington 700s will now drop directly into this one. So it increases our production capabilities because over the years, we've ran a very lengthy 8, 10, 12-month production time. So we're hoping to try to get that production time down to 6 months or less.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us about the handle. It's kind of a new handle for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're doing a new handle as well. So with this one-piece bolt body and machine, we actually screw the bolt handle on now. So you got like the traditional IDF for the flat bolt handle. We make a teardrop design, a traditional round one. We've got this one here with the striated edges in there. So we make about 10 different bolt handle configurations for
That's
it.
awesome. Now, what does that rifle weigh? What do you think? How long is the barrel, and what do you think it's weighed at as it stands?
Yeah, so right there, this is our PLC. So one of many models. We make all of our rifles from a lightweight 5.5-pound gun to a heavy tactical 12-pound in between. This is kind of a medium hybrid long-range style rifle. Weighs about 7.5 to 8 pounds depending on the barrel length. But we offer any barrel length from 16.25 inches out to 28 inches.
So would this be more of a hunter, or is this like a precision?
Correct. This is kind of that hybrid. So we've designed it as a long-range hunter. We've taken all of our features from our long-range tactical rifles, kind of in a light enough platform to carry around. So this is basically the ultimate long-range hunting style rifle that we offer.
What's a popular chambering in this one?
You know, over the years, for the last probably 10, 15 years running, 6.5 Creed has been our #1 most popular selling caliber. 3 years ago, it took over by the 7 PRC. So we're actually building more 7 PRCs than anything right now. But with us, we offer every caliber. So the customer can say, hey, I want 300 PRC, 6.5, 243, whatever the case may be. We build all of our rifles on an individual per order basis to the specs, so they can select model, caliber, barrel length, color, twist rate. If they're unsure, we walk them through the process.
So if somebody was going to hunt suppressed, what do you recommend for 6.5 PRC, you said?
Yeah.
6.5 PRC, what would you go barrel length?
I like the 22-inch with a suppressor,
okay,
right?
So
you're
short enough.
Yeah, you're going to shorten it down a little bit. You're going to lose a little bit of velocity in there. But if you start getting down to that 18-inch mark, you start to lose quite a bit of velocity in there. So that 22-inch is a good happy median. Run a little bit shorter 5-inch suppressor on there. Even the backcountry is a little 6-inch suppressor in there. So you keep it nice and compact, and still lightweight, and it balances the rifle really well.
Okay, cool. I noticed that the rifle is very well balanced. Now, I noticed you have detachable box magazines.
Correct.
What are the different capacities that you have?
Yeah, absolutely. So in a long action, we make a low cap, which is this one here. Is going to be a 3-rounder. And then we also make a high cap, which is going to be a 7-round box. Nice. And in the short actions, we offer a low cap, a medium cap, which is a 5-round box, and then also a high cap, which is a 10-round box. Nice. So in shorts, 4, 5, and 10-round capacities.
Cool.
And all the boxes, floor metals, all made of stainless steel. It's 416 stainless steel, Cerakoted in a matte black finish. Have a polymer boot that goes around the bottom of the boxes that really keeps it in touch with those 2 spring tension wheels. So when you put the magazine box in, if it's empty in there, it doesn't rattle.
Right, and also it prevents stickiness. So if you're hunting in the cold,
correct.
When magazine steel gets cold, right, they get sticky. So
yeah, they do. And so a lot of people will try to grab the magazine box and pull it down, but we have a very positive ejection.
Exactly.
So even with gloves on, cold weather,
100%.
You can get that box out easy.
That's a pretty impressive rifle. Now, if you're going on a lightweight hunter, what do you got for the mountain guys?
Absolutely. So we've got our PHL, which is our ultra lightweight mountain style rifle in here. Compact, generally doing 22-inch or shorter barrels in there, but it's a little 5.5 pound gun.
That's
so the
amazing.
ultimate mountain sheep goat gun.
And what's a popular chambering for that?
This one here, we do a lot of 6.5 creeps because it's available in short action, but we do a lot of 270 short mags, 300 short mags. Even the old 7mm 08, the good old trusty, it's coming back around. We do quite a few of those as well.
So you're saying this one will be in a 22-inch barrel?
Yeah, this one here is shown as a 22-inch barrel. We make them down to 16.5 as well, but the most common 20 to 22-inch barrel of this.
Now, if people don't want a muzzle brake, right, then you won't have to have this tapering back up.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So with this one, because it is such a small, lightweight contour barrel, we actually have to taper the end of it so there's enough material there to thread it.
Yeah.
So it's threaded with a removable muzzle brake, threaded 5/8 24, so you can put a suppressor on it. If you're not looking to run either of those two options, we'll just do an 11-degree recessed crown just like normal, and they would stop about right there without that bevel.
I always tell my friends that it's a trip how the connection point between your muzzle device and the barrel is practically no feel. It's if you don't back it off, you can't even tell that there's a joint.
Yeah, so like here on our threaded ones, case in point, all of our brakes and we do our rifles come with a thread protector, so you can see
there it
that
is.
one there.
It's invisible, right?
Yep.
It's in there. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, so just a testament to our machinists and the work that they do.
That's awesome. Now, what's this chassis you have here?
Yeah, so we started again with that inception of that Gen 3 receiver.
Yeah.
So before, we had a 700 spacing in there, but not quite a 700 style clone. So now with our new receiver in there, this is actually one of our new tactical takedown models. So
Really?
This is an MDT chassis. We worked in collaboration with them to develop this particular type of system. So 700 chassis in there. We've got some other chassis available as well, but in this one is the new tactical takedown. So as you can see, which you're familiar with the takedown system.
I love the takedown. Look at that. So tell the people about the interrupted threads.
Yeah, so absolutely. So we actually patented this technology back in 1991. So it does work off an interrupted thread design. So the forend, you can get multiple barrel configurations, multiple calibers. Everything's still done on the receiver or the butt end. So when you go to install that, you simply misalign the threads. We got a camming locking mechanism here with this lever that actually puts it in and then rotates, and that's it. Nice and
cool.
simple. Yeah.
Super cool. What's MSRP on this?
So this one is $75.50.
Okay.
Our traditional runs are $5,039.
Very nice. And what's the lead time on this one? A little bit longer, right?
A little bit longer on the takedowns, yeah. So most of the takedowns, they average 12 to 14 months on the takedowns. Traditional rifles are about 6 months.
Nice. Beautiful rifle. Anything else you want to add?
That's it, man. No, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.